important to do.
Now, what could be more important than that bit of music? Whoa, it's hot in here. Oh.
Hi, guys. Morning, everyone. It's even hotter in all this gear.
God, no wonder it's boiling. Look at that blowtorch. Hey, Gabrielle, can you do something about it? It's boiling in here.
I certainly can. I've just about finished anyway. There we go. That's better.
Oh, can I have a go, please, Gabrielle?
Certainly not, Messy. You must never play with fire. This is far too dangerous for you.
Oh, she's right, Missy. You must never play with hot things.
Oh, I suppose I better leave that sort of thing to you then, Gabrielle. I don't want to hurt myself.
You certainly don't, Messy. Come on, let's go and get some fresh air.
Ooh.
Morning, Jason.
Oh, morning. Morning, everyone. Oh, it's cold.
Oh, is that why you've got that big coat on?
Oh, no, Messy, that's because I have to get this on and off the bus without people noticing. Yeah, his name's Eddie. Eddie the Teddy.
Oh, yeah, and I suppose you might be embarrassed if people saw you carrying him on and off the bus.
How dare you, Vo? Cover your ears, Eddie. No, I'm not ashamed of Eddie, you know. It's just the bus was crowded, and when he's not under my coat, he takes up a whole seat.
What's he for, then?
Ah, well, I'm doing a show later on today, and Eddie here is going to star with me. Oh. It's just, I don't know what to do.
Hey, tell you what, perhaps my latest song will inspire you. Fire burning bright into the night, give me your light, keep me warm. Fire in the sky, burning so high, keeping me safe from harm. And in the day, don't go away, be here till evening falls. And when I wake, you'll keep me safe, I like you best of all. And in the day, don't go away, be here till evening falls. And when I wake, you'll keep me safe, I like you best of all. Why are you there? Why do I stare? What are we all looking for? What do you know? Tell me, and so I needn't worry all. Is there a word? What have you heard? Tell me, oh, tell me true. Then I'll sleep tight, I'll be alright, being cared for by you. Is there a word? What have you heard? Tell me, oh, tell me true. Then I'll sleep tight, I'll be alright, being cared for by you. Fire, burning bright. Fire, burning bright. What is a star? Why is it far? When can I travel there? I'd like to go, tell him hello, tell him I really care. Visit a while, give him a smile, tell him that I'm his friend. We're not alone, we're all at home, safe at the journey's end. Visit a while, give him a smile, tell him that I'm his friend. We're not alone, we're all at home, safe at the journey's end. Fire, burning bright. Fire, burning bright. We're not alone, we're all at home, safe at the journey's end. Safe at the journey's end.
Do you know what you're doing with Eddie yet, Jason?
Oh, yes, Messy, I thought I might do this. Look, Eddie, how many fingers am I holding up? He said 3.
Oh, not bad.
Just not bad. All right, this'll impress you. Now then, what type of bird is this? Whoa!
I've no idea, Jason.
Eddie the Eagle.
Again, not bad, but, shouldn't you try and choose a sort of story?
A sort of a story? Oh, I know what you mean, Messy. You mean a theme. That's an idea that runs all the way through a story.
That's right, Gabrielle, I do.
Yeah, a theme, but what theme?
Blow lamps? No, that's too complicated. There's not really a lot of mine that you and a teddy bear can do about blow lamps.
Oh, you're right there, Messy.
Hey, it's pretty chilly today. What about something cold? Ice? The contents of the fridge?
Oh, Messy, blow lamps, fridges. That's it. Messy, you're a genius.
Am I? Oh, thanks very much, Jason.
Yes. I'll do a mime about hot things and cold things. And Eddie here, he can be in the hot weather, I'll be stuck in the cold weather, and from time to time, I can just pop back into the hot bit.
Oh, and I could make you a hot, cold background if you like.
Oh, Gabrielle, that'd be fabulous.
It's Slug's World, Slug's World, Slug's World.
Oh, hello, Sluggy here. I've just been shopping. I went to the insect supermarket. It's like a normal supermarket, but the shelves are much lower. The checkout girl is a worm, and most of the food is cabbage. Ta-ra!
So what have you got to show me today, Jason?
Well, Messy, today I've got something called a Chinese water dragon.
Oh, wow. Hey, Jason, does he blow fire out of his mouth?
No, he's actually a very friendly dragon, Messy.
Oh, so, does he live in the water then?
Well, he likes to swim and splash around in the water, but he doesn't actually live in the water. He lives in the trees, and that's where he climbs around as well.
Oh, he looks a bit like that iguana that you showed me before, doesn't he? I remember that you said you must never grab his tail because it would hurt him and it would fall off. Would this happen to the Chinese water dragon?
Oh, that's exactly right, Messy. Well remembered. Now, what happens, as you quite rightly said, is that when they're attacked, they leave their tail behind, and that can wiggle and puzzle their attacker, and this gives them time to run away very quickly.
Oh, yes, but his tail grows back, doesn't it?
Ah, that's right. It does grow back, but it takes about a year to grow back fully.
Oh, will he get much bigger, Jason?
When he's about 3 years old, he'll be fully grown, and he'll be about this big.
Does he have those spikes to make him look scary?
Yeah, he looks scary, and it's just like armour, you see, to show his attacker that he would make a horrible, prickly dinner.
Oh,
Yuck!
That's clever, isn't it? Oh, he's a lovely green colour as well, isn't he, Jason? So, what does the book say?
Let's have a look, Messy. The book says that Chinese water dragons become even brighter as they get older. Now, this little chap in here, he's only 6 months old, but when he gets to about 2.5, he'll be really, really bright, Messy.
Oh, I bet he'll look really nice. So, what does he like to eat?
Oh, he likes eating all sorts of things, like small rats and mice and insects and earthworms and soft fruit and even green vegetables.
Oh, and what does he like to do, Jason?
Oh, he likes nothing better, Messy, than climbing, swimming, diving, scuba diving. No, that's a little joke, Messy. And also he likes doing a spot of sunbathing.
Oh,
Yeah, so there you are. Now you know a little bit about...
Chinese water dragons.
Water dragon. It was the Tiddlywinks final. Pippa the water dragon was down by the lake. Sheila the duck and Gordon the drake looked at each other. A lot was at stake. Come on, Sheila, shouted the ducks, and Sheila the duck was in luck. Well done, said Pippa, you've won by a mile. Sheila gave her biggest smile. She was top of the Tiddlywinks pile, and she'd done it in style. Ha, 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 ha. Bye.
So, tell me again, what is hot and what is cold?
Yeah, come on, you lot. Let's think. What's hot and what's cold?
OK, well, the sun, that's hot.
Yes. I see your drink. That's cold.
Yeah, and getting into the shade is cooler than being in the sun.
Yes, and because people get so hot in the summer, they spend all their time wearing nothing more than swimming costumes.
Yeah, and if they want to cool down, they go for a swim.
Yes, tea's hot. Some food's hot. Bathwater's hot.
A hot water bottle's hot.
Yeah, those last few things are hot, but you'd only use them to warm you up if you were somewhere cold.
Yes, like outdoors.
In the wind,
In the rain.
in the snow.
On the ice.
Hey, wearing shorts on a cold day.
Bo, when was the last time you wore shorts?
What? Never you mind.
People often shiver when they stand still.
Yeah, but if they keep moving, they keep warm.
Yeah, or they wear lots of clothes to keep them warm.
Yeah, like hats,
Gloves,
scarves,
jumpers.
long johns.
What are long johns?
Very big underwear, Messy.
Very cosy. I wouldn't be without them in the winter, I'll tell you.
So, what do you reckon, Jason?
Oh, I reckon I need to lie down.
No, do you think you've got enough ideas?
Yeah, I think so, but I better work on them a bit.
Right, well, why don't we go and work on the background idea? Come on, Messy. For Jason's hot, cold backgrounds, I'm going to make him a beach for the hot background. But for the cold background, I'm going to make him a very snowy, cold place that's all white. And I'm going to put some nice birds in it. And there's a type of bird that lives in cold places. And I wonder if you can guess what it's going to be, Messy. I'm going to draw the outline for you.
Is that the beak?
Yeah, that's right. I've made several of these already, and it's a very, very simple shape, and you might get it from the outline and you might not. Now, that's all I'm going to do. What do you think? No idea?
Not quite sure yet, Gabrielle. What colour is it?
Right, well, if I pull this out, here's one I've cut out, and
Oh, it's black.
that might give you a clue. It's a black colour, and if I stick this on, it might give you another clue.
It looks like a vest.
It does, doesn't it? It does look like a vest, but that's what they've got. And if I stick the eye on, let's put that on another piece of white card there, about there. Just put some sticky on the backs of these bits of card to make them stick down. And if I put the beak on, I think that will give it away.
I know what it is.
What is it?
It's a penguin.
Well done, it's a penguin. But I don't want my penguin to lie down, I want him to stand up. So can you see, Messy, 2 little cuts into the end of his body there?
Oh, yes.
And I've cut a little piece of kitchen roll, painted it black, and put a little cut down either side of the kitchen roll. And that should slot together. So without any glue or tape, if we push that into position and the slots are long enough, he should stand up. Let's see if he does. Yep, there he is.
That's brilliant.
But I don't want to just make the penguin, I'm also going to make his surroundings.
Oh.
And what I've been doing is wrapping up boxes with white paper to make them look like ice blocks.
Oh.
Let me get a piece of paper here.
Because they like the cold.
They certainly do, they do, they love the cold. Right, now let's wrap this little box up. And you see, just by wrapping it up like a parcel, we can turn it into a little ice block that I'll go put into the background of penguins now. Wrap that over there.
I've got a joke.
Have you?
Yeah.
Go on then, tell me a joke.
What goes black, white, black, white, black, white?
I don't know, Messy. What goes black, white, black, white, black, white?
A penguin rolling down a hill.
Penguin rolling down a hill. Good one. Right, there's my block of ice. And if I put that there, can you see it's gone from a little box into a little block of ice? And I'll stand my penguin on top. And he looks like he's getting a bit colder now, doesn't he?
Oh, it's a bit chilly.
And I've made lots more of them. Come and have a look at these, Messy. Let's put him in. I've painted a big cardboard box white, painted the inside of a big cardboard box white, and I've stood all my penguins inside. Some of them are on boxes and some of them are on the floor, and it just gives a really nice penguin-y feel, a very cool place. So let's put this penguin in as well. There he goes. And now what we've got to do, Messy, is to make a big penguin for Jason.
Oh, I can't wait.
I am bent.
I am straight.
Bent.
Straight.
Bent.
Straight.
La la la. I fancy a nice choc ice. How about you, Eddie?
Oh, Jason, surely it's too cold for choc ices.
Hey, Gabrielle, are you saying that the food you eat depends on what kind of weather it is?
Well, people can eat whatever they want, whatever the weather, but usually people eat cold things on hot days to cool themselves down and hot things on cold days to warm themselves up again.
Oh, no. We're out of choc ices.
Why don't you offer him a drink instead?
Well, I was going to get him an orange juice, but I really don't know where I put those ice cubes that I got out earlier. I mean, has anyone seen them? But all I can see are puddles of water.
Jason, come on, you know ice has to be kept in a freezer, or else it just melts back into puddles of water.
Oh, well, I don't know. What's Eddie going to think of me now? I can't even get him an orange juice with ice cubes in it.
Why don't you ask him to watch Nosy with us? That'll impress him.
Oh, I'll tell you what, we'll try, I suppose. Now then, Eddie, come on. Make yourself comfortable.
Zoom in, zoom out, roll back and speed up, slow down. I'm back in focus. I'm back in focus. I'm nosy.
Hi, it's painting time. Red, brown, action! Sam's busy. Oh, nice gold paint, Sam. Thick brown paint, top take. Freeze frame. Let's find out how paint is made.
Hello, Nosy.
Hi, Russell. First, Russell tips powdered brown paint into a big mixer. He wears that mask to stop him breathing in the powder. Next, the white base powder, freeze frame, and fast forward. That pipe sucks up any dust that's in the air. Next, some powder called pigment and preservative to keep the paint fresh. And even more base powder. Top shot. The mixer's nearly full. Freeze frame. And start the mixing. Fast forward. Well, this liquid thickens the paint. It's made with sugar. Sticky. And this is water. And after lots of mixing, the paint is ready. Full frame. Ooh, squidgy.
It's ready now, Nosy.
Time to get it out of the mixer then. Stop. And fast forward. Stop. Now, when the metal pot's full, Russell puts it into an extrusion machine. Good word. And push down. And here comes the paint. Top take. Look, finished pots of brown paint. They make thick and thin paints here. And ooh, look at the colours. Silver and red, of course. And gold, like Sam was using, focused. To make liquid paint, first a pot of pigment is carefully weighed.
Hello, Nosy.
Hi, Darren. Flip my lens cap, those are big scales. It looks like Darren's making yellow paint. Water first, fast forward. Preservative. Syrup to stop the paint foaming. And the colour. Lovely bright yellow, top shot. Oh, and some orange colour. Now for the mixer. Fast forward. Telescopic tripod, what a big mixer. Now for the paint powder. Top shot. This mixer really whizzes round, look. Next, the thickener. And even more thickener until it's just right, not too thick and not too thin. Ian's going to put the paint into bottles ready for the shops. Here it comes. Top take. And now it's off to the shops. And just right for painting, Videotronic. Oh, nice, son. Good yellow paint. And we know how it was made, don't we? Bye.
Back in focus. Rosie, I'm
See you.
Rosie.
Hey, Gabrielle, it's a brilliant background.
Thanks, Jason.
Right, let's get started.
Oh, aren't you forgetting something?
What's that?
I think you need some of Vo's music.
Oh, yes.
Exactly what I was thinking, Gabrielle.
OK, Bo, are you ready?
All right, Jason, here we go.
Let's go for it.
Hey, Eddie was great, but Jason was very much the star.
Oh, thanks, guys. Hey, you know what they say? When you're hot, you're hot. Bye.
Hello. Shh. It's
Story time! Oh, story time.
Today's story is The Sad Princess. Once upon a time, there lived a royal family. The king was a very happy king who loved to laugh. And the queen was a very contented queen who loved to chuckle. And the prince was a very jolly prince who liked a bit of a giggle. But the princess was a very sad princess who never laughed and never chuckled and never giggled. The sad princess never even smiled. The king dressed up as a clown and threw a custard pie at the queen.
Take that, Queen.
The sad princess looked even sadder,
You're not funny.
was all she said. The queen told her jokes.
Why did the chicken cross the road? Because he couldn't find his teddy bear.
The sad princess looked even sadder,
You're not funny.
was all she said. The prince ran around and pulled funny faces, but the sad princess looked sadder than ever,
You are so not funny.
was all she said. They took her to the circus. They made her watch cartoons,
Not funny.
was all she ever said,
There must be something that will make her laugh.
said the queen. This gave the king an idea.
Whoever makes my daughter laugh shall marry her.
Men came from all over the land. They slipped on banana skins
Oh, and they bumped their heads on doorways.
and wore clothes the wrong way round. The king and the queen and the prince laughed so much they got tummy ache,
Not funny.
was all the princess said. A poor woodcutter came to the palace. He walked up to the princess and tickled her under her chin,
I'm not ticklish.
the sad princess said. The woodcutter tickled her under her arms.
She's not ticklish.
The king and the queen and the prince said. The woodcutter didn't give up. He took off her shoes and he tickled her feet.
I'm not ticklish.
The sad princess laughed, and the more the woodcutter tickled her feet, the more she laughed. And the more she laughed, the more he tickled her,
Because she was ticklish.
but only on her feet.
So the woodcutter married the princess.
And the king and the queen and the prince were happy because now they knew how to make the princess